And you had a hand in co-writing that song as well, right?
Yep, yep.
So
So
what was that process like?
so yeah, Todd is an awesome, crazy writer. He started the song and he got pretty much halfway through it and was like, bro, I think this is gonna be a great song. I just don't know what to do with it now.
Oh, okay.
I was like, okay,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
So I took the record. He sent me a voice note. I took the record. Then I built from the bridge on out. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Okay.
And so he needed to make sure that thing lifted and went somewhere different. You know what I'm saying?
It
Because he was
did.
kind of capped at
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
chorus. And I mean it just happens. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
Or it could have been just he wanted my taste. I don't know if he was capped or not. He just gave it to me at that point, and
Yeah.
I took it at that point. But in context to the record, the whole album,
Yeah.
I needed to make sure this was gonna be huge. We
Right.
started writing the record from that song.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And then that just really set the tone. I remember seeing before it came out, is I think his advertisement was saying something like it's projected to be one of the biggest songs of the year or the biggest. And sure enough, like we're still singing that song to this
Yeah,
day. And I
man.
think it's special because there's certain songs that are hits, and after a while you get tired of it. You get tired of doing it in church. I feel like every
Yep.
single time me or anybody else plays Your Great Name, it's just so fun to do, and it works every single time.
Well, I'm glad you having fun because I'm over it.
You are. I mean, I can see that. I can see that. But there's certain songs, I won't name the song, but there's certain songs everybody's moved on from. Like, all right, I've
Yeah,
heard
that's true.
enough. But that one in
Yeah.
particular, like everybody still loves it, man. That's
And
a pleasure.
see, the whole idea behind the song, like me, I'm thinking about your local church. So us as Christians and Christian musicians and artists, if we don't do something that encourages and builds the local church, like what is our goal here? Like we're doing Christian music, and if you can't sing it in your church as a Christian music producer or artist, then I feel, this is just my opinion. I feel like I failed at being a Christian. Other people have their thoughts on what it is they do in their lanes, and
Yeah,
everybody has a lane, and that's great. But my goal was to make sure that I create music that you can duplicate in the church.
right.
So for your average musician that that are not session musicians that go to work every day and got
Hmm.
about an hour out of a day to learn a song,
Exactly. Yep.
you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I'm working for him,
Yeah.
or
Yeah. Yeah.
her,
Yeah.
and that was my whole goal with taking a song that the average guy can play, but then your monster musicians can make it their own and do whatever they feel like they can do with it. It's
Right.
that wide open. That was the goal with that record.
Right. Yeah.